sugar. Let's sweeten up our conversation today with our bariatric lifestyle question of the day. So, of course, I've got my box here. Let me pull a question and let's see what we're going to be talking about today. What question will I answer? All right. What steps did you take to prepare mentally for bariatric surgery? Oh my word. Okay, what a question. What steps did I take? So first, I think that all steps are mental. I believe that number one, you mentally have to be at the point of wanting to make a change. If you're not ready to make a change, I do not recommend this at all for anyone because it is a lot of work and there comes a lot of challenges with it. It's a tool. And just like any other tool that you use, whether you're using a rake, a hoe, a shovel, whatever tool you have, it's not going to work right unless you do. It doesn't just go and it just does its own thing. With bariatric surgery, it may a little bit when you first, like when you start, it's going to, you can't help but to lose weight. But in order to keep it off long term and for it to, the weight to continue to come off, you have to do your part as well. So mentally, you have to really prepare yourself and know and make up in your mind that this is what you want to do, that you want to lose weight because you want to become healthy. The big thing is you have to really understand your relationship with food because it is truly a lifestyle change. It's not, I'm just going to change this just a little bit here and I'm going to do it whenever I want to. I'm going to eat this and I'm going to eat that and I'm just going to, no, you really have to make this a lifestyle change. And I know, like we all say, you can eat anything in moderation. Yes, you can. But honestly, you really have to change your eating habits. Because what good is it if I'm just going to eat a little bit of it, but I'm going to have fried chicken every single day? Make it make sense, right? So it's not that you're just going to have a little bit of it. You need to actually change the quality of the food that you're eating in order to make sure that you're successful long term. So you have to do a lot of things, y'all. Your relationship with food, what you truly want, what you're truly willing to give up. And sometimes you have to give up things to gain things. It takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of commitment and a lot of consistency. And that's hard, for people. It's hard for me every single day. And y'all, I'm telling you, once I hit a year out post-op bariatric surgery, it's gotten even harder. Because now it's like, okay, you really have to work for this. You really have to put in the effort. You really have to do. Because if you want to continue to maintain this, you're going to have to put in the work that's necessary in order for it to remain successful and for you to continue to, drop weight or even maintain healthy weight. So I know a lot of people seek psychiatric help, and I know some doctors may have you go to a psychologist. And I think that's a wonderful, wonderful idea. I did not have to do that, but I can see greatly the benefit of it because mentally, that's the biggest thing that you're going to struggle with. Y'all, I know there was so many days before I had surgery that I just cried and wasn't sure, was I making the right decision and second guessing myself and, thinking about the relationships I had with different people. How is that going to change? And it's just a lot of stuff that goes through your mind when you're preparing for something so big in your life. Because this is a huge ordeal, and I've suffered from morbid obesity for a very, very long time. And I just didn't want to live that life anymore. And so, it just got to that point where I was like, I'm not going to do it anymore. And I've tried many things and this was my last resort. But y'all, I really wish I would have did this a long time ago. I would do this over 1,000, 1,000,000 times over to save myself all the years of what I put myself through. But I don't regret not having it sooner, because I think it came right on time. Because had I had it before, my mind wasn't made up and in the right place. So I may not have been successful, So I am thankful and grateful that I have had the opportunity to have bariatric surgery, and I'm serious about it, and making sure that I get to where I need to be to maintain my healthy lifestyle. But so those are kind of some of the steps. I guess I'm not really sure if I said the steps, but I told you some of the things that I really feel like are necessary when you're thinking about having bariatric surgery, and you're thinking about the mental aspect of it. Y'all, it's not the physical. It's the mental part that's the hard part. It's so hard. But if you are thinking about having bariatric surgery, get your mind right. That's the biggest thing. Get your mind right. Anyway, until next time, we'll be sharing another lifestyle question. If y'all have any questions, shoot me a message or what your question is, and I will throw it in our box. And one of these days, I'll pick it and be able to answer it for you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Love you guys.